Hi guys, welcome to World Fact Channel. Many species around the world are facing extinction. In this video, we'll take a closer look at 10 of the most endangered species on the planet, including the Sumatran Rhino, Vaquita, and Philippine eagle. Let's learn more about these magnificent animals and what we can do to protect them. Sumatran Rhino. The Sumatran rhino is one of the most critically endangered species on the planet, with fewer than 80 individuals left in the wild. They are the smallest of all rhino species and are found only on the Indonesian island of Sumatra. Their biggest threats to survival are habitat loss and poaching for their horns, which are highly valued in traditional medicine. Conservation efforts are underway to protect the remaining population through anti-poaching measures and habitat preservation, but urgent action is needed to prevent this species from becoming extinct. Vaquita. The vaquita is the world's smallest and rarest species of porpoise, found only in the Gulf of California. With fewer than 10 individuals remaining, the vaquita is the most endangered marine mammal on Earth. The biggest threat to their survival is accidental entanglement in fishing gear, as well as illegal fishing practices. Conservation efforts are underway to protect the remaining population through the use of fishing gear that doesn't harm the vaquita, but urgent action is needed to prevent this species from disappearing forever. Amur Leopard. The Amur Leopard is one of the rarest big cats in the world, found only in the forests of eastern Russia. With fewer than 100 individuals remaining in the wild, the Amur Leopard is critically endangered due to habitat loss, poaching, and climate change. Conservation efforts are underway to protect the remaining population through anti-poaching measures, habitat restoration, and public awareness campaigns. Urgent action is needed to prevent this magnificent animal from disappearing forever. Javan Rhino. The Javan Rhino is one of the rarest large mammals in the world, with fewer than 70 individuals remaining in the wild. Found only on the island of Java in Indonesia, the Javan Rhino is critically endangered due to poaching for their horn and habitat loss. Conservation efforts are underway to protect the remaining population through anti-poaching measures, habitat restoration, and translocation to establish new populations. Urgent action is needed to prevent this species from becoming extinct. Leatherback. The leatherback turtle is the largest of all living sea turtles and is found in oceans around the world. However, their population has declined by more than 80% in the last few decades due to habitat loss, accidental capture in fishing gear, and pollution. Conservation efforts are underway to protect the remaining population through measures such as reducing plastic waste and creating protected nesting sites. Urgent action is needed to prevent this ancient and magnificent species from disappearing forever. Mountain gorilla. The mountain gorilla is one of the most endangered primates on Earth, with fewer than 1,000 individuals remaining in the wild. Found only in the forests of Central Africa, mountain gorillas are threatened by habitat loss and poaching. Conservation efforts are underway to protect the remaining population through anti-poaching measures, habitat restoration, and community engagement. Thanks to these efforts, the population has increased in recent years, but urgent action is still needed to ensure their survival. SAOLA. The SAOLA is a little-known species of antelope-like mammal found only in the forests of Vietnam and Laos. With fewer than 100 individuals left in the wild, they are one of the rarest large mammals on Earth. The biggest threats to their survival are habitat loss and hunting. Conservation efforts are underway to protect the remaining population through anti-poaching measures, habitat restoration, and community engagement. Urgent action is needed to prevent this unique and fascinating species from disappearing forever. Cross River gorilla. The Cross River gorilla is one of the rarest subspecies of gorilla, found only in a small area of Nigeria and Cameroon. With fewer than 300 individuals remaining in the wild, Cross River gorillas are threatened by habitat loss and poaching. Conservation efforts are underway to protect the remaining population through anti-poaching measures, habitat restoration, and community engagement. Urgent action is needed to prevent this magnificent primate from disappearing forever. Black rhino. The black rhino is one of the most endangered species on the planet, with fewer than 5,000 individuals remaining in the wild. Poaching for their horns, which are highly valued in traditional medicine, is the biggest threat to their survival. Conservation efforts are underway to protect the remaining population through anti-poaching measures, habitat restoration, and translocation to establish new populations. Urgent action is needed to prevent this magnificent animal from disappearing forever. Philippine eagle. The Philippine eagle is one of the world's largest and rarest eagles, found only in the forests of the Philippines. With fewer than 400 individuals remaining in the wild, the Philippine eagle is critically endangered due to habitat loss and hunting. Conservation efforts are underway to protect the remaining population through anti-poaching measures, habitat restoration, and community engagement. Urgent action is needed to prevent this magnificent bird of prey from disappearing forever. We must act now to protect these endangered species and preserve our planet's biodiversity. By supporting conservation efforts, spreading awareness, and making conscious choices, we can make a difference in saving these magnificent animals from disappearing forever. Thank you for watching, and let's work together to protect our world's most precious wildlife.